The power of trust and betrayal. Have you ever looked into the eyes of someone you trusted completely, only to find out later they were the reason for your pain? Trust, it's the invisible thread that connects us to the people we love, the partners we rely on, the friends we cherish. It's the glue that holds relationships, families, and even entire businesses together. But what happens when that trust is broken? What happens when the people you believed in the most turn out to be the very ones who betray you? Let's be honest, betrayal is one of the deepest wounds you can experience. It cuts you to the core, leaving scars that can last a lifetime. One moment you're sharing your dreams, your secrets, and your heart with someone you think you can depend on. The next, you're left alone, questioning everything you ever believed. The harsh truth is, not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Not everyone deserves your trust. Only some people, they're just wearing masks, hiding their true intentions behind fake smiles and sweet words. Imagine this, you've worked so hard to build your life. Every late night, every sacrifice, every leap of faith, just to get to where you are now. And then, in an instant, someone's lies, manipulations, or envy can come along and shatter everything you worked for. That's the power of misplaced trust. And that's why you have to be careful, more careful than ever, about who you let into your world. I'm not here to scare you, I'm here to wake you up, because your trust is one of the most precious gifts you have. It's not something to hand out like candy on Halloween, it's something to guard like a treasure chest. Something that should be earned, not given away. Because the truth is, some people will see your kindness as weakness. They'll see your generosity as an opportunity to take advantage of you. And if you're not careful, you'll find yourself drained, doubting, and defeated, wondering how you ended up here. In this video, I'm going to shine a light on the darkness. I'm going to show you the 5 types of people you should never trust no matter what. These people can wear many faces: friend, partner, colleague, even family. But their impact is always the same. They drain your energy, sabotage your success, and hold you back from becoming the person you were meant to be. Because here's the bottom line, the people you trust shape your destiny more than any other factor. They influence your mindset, your decisions, your confidence, and your peace of mind. And the wrong people? They can destroy it all with a single lie. So if you've ever felt the sting of betrayal or the emptiness of broken trust, you're in the right place. Get ready, because we're about to dive deep. This isn't just about protecting your heart, it's about protecting your future. Let's uncover the truth so you can rise stronger, wiser, and unstoppable. Welcome to today's video. Let's talk about something that can make or break your journey. Trust. Trust is the foundation of every relationship, every business partnership, every team, and every dream you chase. Without trust, even the strongest plans crumble. But here's the harsh truth. Not everyone you meet deserves your trust. Some people come into your life to lift you higher, but others, they come to break you down, drain your energy, and leave you questioning yourself. Think about it. How many times have you given your heart, your time, your loyalty, only to be left with disappointment and regret? How many times have you let someone's words lure you in, only to find out later that their actions never matched? Trust is powerful, but misplaced trust can be deadly. It can derail your progress, damage your reputation, and steal your peace of mind. You see, in a world full of masks and fake smiles, learning who to trust is one of the most important skills you can master. Because every time you trust someone, you're giving them a piece of your heart, a piece of your life, a piece of your destiny, and the wrong person will treat that gift like it means nothing. They'll take what they can get and leave you empty. I'm not saying you should walk around suspicious of everyone you meet, but you need to understand that trust is not free. It's earned. It's built over time, and it should be protected like a treasure, because once it's broken, it's hard to put back together. Some people will use their charm, their smiles, and their words to get close to you. But remember, the most dangerous people in your life won't always come with warning signs. Sometimes they'll show up as friends, partners, or even family. Sometimes they'll hide behind compliments and fake support, only to reveal their true colors when it's too late. In this video, I'm going to reveal 5 types of people you should never trust, no matter what. These people wear different masks, but they all share one thing in common. They drain your energy, poison your progress, and hold you back from becoming the person you're meant to be. Why is this so important? Because the people you trust shape your life more than any other factor. They influence your mindset, your decisions, and even your destiny. Surrounding yourself with the right people can propel you to heights you never imagined, while the wrong ones can bury your dreams in doubt and despair. So pay close attention, because I'm not just here to inspire you. I'm here to protect you. You deserve to thrive, to win, and to rise above the negativity. Let's dive deep into the 5 people you should never trust, and how to recognize their games before they steal your light. Your journey to success is too important to leave in the hands of the wrong people. Let's get started. The chronic liar. The first person you should never trust is the chronic liar. You know the type, the one who lies so often they've forgotten what the truth even sounds like. They lie about the small things, the big things, and everything in between. They lie to cover up their mistakes, they lie to make themselves look better, and they lie to manipulate you into doing what they want. Why is the chronic liar so dangerous? Because trust is the foundation of every meaningful relationship. It's the glue that holds everything together. Once trust is broken, it's like a shattered mirror. It might look okay from a distance, but up close, the cracks never fully disappear. Lies may start small, but they have a way of snowballing into a web of deceit that's almost impossible to untangle. Think about this. Every time a liar opens their mouth, they rob you of the chance to build something real. They make you question your own judgment, and they plant seeds of doubt in your mind. The worst part? Chronic liars are skilled at making their stories believable. They know how to twist their words, use half-truths, and spin their web so skillfully that by the time you realize what's happening, the damage is done. Maybe you've had someone in your life like this. A friend who always had an excuse, a partner who constantly promised they'd change, a colleague who always shifted the blame. You gave them second chances, third chances, even 10th chances, only to be let down time and time again. You believed their apologies, but the lies kept coming. The truth is, chronic liars don't respect your time, your feelings, or your trust. They don't care about the pain they cause. They're focused only on protecting their own image, getting what they want, and keeping their lies hidden at all costs. When someone shows you they're a liar, believe them the first time, because the second time, the consequences might be even greater. Here's the harsh reality. Chronic liars will always find a way to justify their behavior. They'll say, I didn't want to hurt you, or I was trying to protect you, but deep down, they're only protecting themselves. A liar's loyalty is to their own comfort, not to you. So what can you do? Learn to recognize the signs, inconsistencies in their stories, too many white lies, excuses that never add up, and that gut feeling that something just doesn't sit right. Trust your intuition. It's there to protect you from the damage that liars bring. Remember this, trust is earned in drops but lost in buckets. Once it's broken, it's almost impossible to fully repair. You deserve honesty, you deserve respect, and you deserve to build your life on a foundation of truth, not on a web of lies. So don't waste your time, energy, or heart on chronic liars. Protect your peace and guard your trust like the precious gift it is. Because when you stop giving your trust to the wrong people, you make room for the right ones, people who value honesty, loyalty, and integrity. And that's the kind of foundation that can never be broken. The envious friend. The second person you should never trust, no matter what, is the envious friend. This is the person who smiles at you in public but secretly resents your achievements. They might congratulate you when you land that promotion or start a new relationship, but deep down, their heart is heavy with jealousy. And here's the thing about envy. It's a silent killer of relationships. Envy is dangerous because it hides behind fake support. The envious friend won't always come out and say, I'm jealous of you. No. They'll pretend to cheer you on while secretly hoping you fail. They'll offer backhanded compliments that sound like praise but sting like poison. Wow, I didn't think you'd actually get that job. Good for you, I guess. You're so lucky. I could never do that. These little comments may seem harmless at first, but they're seeds planted to make you doubt yourself and your accomplishments. An envious friend is like a silent competitor in your life. They measure your success against their own insecurities, and every time you rise higher, they feel smaller. Instead of focusing on their own growth, they focus on resenting yours. And here's the dangerous part. The envious friend might sabotage you without you even realizing it. They might give you bad advice, discourage your dreams, or subtly spread negativity about you behind your back. They talk about your failures more than your successes, all while pretending to care. Maybe you've experienced this. Maybe you've had a friend who never seemed genuinely happy for you. Every time you achieved something, they found a way to downplay it or shift the attention back to themselves. Maybe they even turned your moments of celebration into moments of guilt, making you feel like you should apologize for your own progress. The truth is, an envious friend is not a real friend. They're an emotional drain, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Their jealousy can make you question your worth, your purpose, and your right to shine. You might start playing small just to keep their approval. And let me tell you, playing small never helps anyone grow. You deserve friends who genuinely celebrate your wins, who lift you higher instead of pulling you down. Real friends don't compete with you, they compete with themselves to be better than they were yesterday. They want to see you thrive because your success inspires them, not threatens them. So how do you spot an envious friend? Look for the patterns, the backhanded compliments, the forced smiles, the moments when they conveniently disappear when you're at your best. Watch for the subtle ways they undermine your confidence or plant doubt in your mind. Trust your intuition. If something feels off, it probably is. Protect your energy. Surround yourself with people who clap when you win, who believe in your dreams, and who cheer you on even when they're fighting their own battles. Remember, your light was meant to shine. Don't let anyone's envy dim it. The master manipulator. The third person you should never trust is the master manipulator. This is the person who always has a hidden agenda, who twists your words and emotions to serve their own needs. They are experts at playing with your mind, making you question your own feelings and convincing you that you're the problem when, in reality, they're the ones pulling the strings. The master manipulator can take many forms. They might be that charming co-worker who always seems to know just the right thing to say to get on your good side. They might be that friend who acts like they're looking out for you, but somehow you always end up doing things that benefit them more than they benefit you. Or maybe they're that partner who makes you feel guilty every time you stand up for yourself, using your own love and loyalty against you. What makes the master manipulator so dangerous is that they thrive on your trust. They know how to exploit your kindness, your empathy, and your desire to avoid conflict. They play the victim when it suits them, spinning stories that make you feel sorry for them. And then, when you least expect it, they use your compassion to control you. They'll guilt trip you, gaslight you, and make you feel like you owe them your time, your energy, and even your happiness. Have you ever felt drained after spending time with someone, like no matter what you did, it was never enough? That's the manipulator at work. They take and take and take, leaving you exhausted and confused. They convince you that you're responsible for their happiness, their mistakes, and even their failures. And while you're busy trying to fix them, they're busy taking advantage of your loyalty. The master manipulator thrives in chaos. They create drama where there is none, stirring the pot to keep themselves at the center of your world. They love to divide and conquer, pitting friends against each other, making you doubt your other relationships, and isolating you from people who might see through their games. The more isolated you feel, the more control they have. So how do you protect yourself from the master manipulator? First, learn to recognize the signs. If someone constantly makes you feel guilty for things you didn't do, if they twist your words, or if they always play the victim, pay attention. Trust your gut when something feels off. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. You're not responsible for someone else's happiness or healing. You're responsible for your own peace. Remember this, your loyalty is a gift, not a weakness. Don't waste it on people who only see you as a pawn in their game. Surround yourself with people who respect your boundaries, who value honesty, and who want to see you win. Because when you cut off the manipulator's influence, you take back your power. And you make room for genuine connections that build you up, not tear you down. The self-serving opportunist. The fourth type of person you should never trust, no matter what, is the self-serving opportunist. This is the person who only comes around when they need something from you, when there's a benefit for them to gain. They're not interested in a real connection. They're only interested in what you can do for them. The self-serving opportunist might look like a helpful friend or a supportive colleague at first. They'll flatter you, praise you, and even pretend to care about your well-being. But watch closely. When the going gets tough, they vanish faster than a shadow in the dark. They only show up when it's convenient for them, when your presence or skills or kindness can be leveraged for their advantage. These people are dangerous because they're experts at making you feel like you owe them something. Maybe they helped you out once, and now they constantly remind you of that favor, using it as leverage to get more from you. Or maybe they guilt trip you into helping them time and time again, even when it drains your energy and leaves you feeling empty. A self-serving opportunist sees relationships as transactions. To them, your friendship or support is a means to an end, a stepping stone on their own path to success. They'll network, charm, and align themselves with whoever can help them get ahead. And the moment you're no longer useful, they'll drop you without a second thought. Have you ever had someone who always seemed to call when they needed something but disappeared when you needed support? That's the opportunist at work. They might pop up with a friendly text, a fake smile, or a promise of, "We should hang out soon," but it's all about keeping you on the hook, keeping you in their circle, just in case they need a favor down the line. And what's worse is that opportunists can be incredibly convincing. They're good at telling you what you want to hear. They'll talk about loyalty, friendship, and teamwork, but when you peel back the layers, you realize it's all an act. They're not really invested in you, they're invested in what they can get from you. So how do you protect yourself from the opportunist? First, pay attention to patterns. Are they only around when they need something? Do they disappear when things get tough? Do they show genuine interest in your life, or do they only ask about things that benefit them? Learn to set boundaries. Just because you're kind doesn't mean you have to be a doormat. It's okay to say no. It's okay to put your own needs first. Remember, real friends and supporters stick around through thick and thin, not just when it's convenient. Your time, energy, and talents are valuable. Don't waste them on people who see you as nothing more than a stepping stone. Choose relationships that are built on mutual respect, trust, and genuine care. Let go of the opportunists and make room for those who will celebrate your wins, stand by your side in your struggles, and never ask for more than you're willing to give. The negative soul. The fifth and final person you should never trust, no matter what, is the negative soul. This is the person who always sees the glass as half empty, who drags you down with their pessimism, and who constantly doubts your dreams. They're the ones who tell you, you can't, you shouldn't, and you'll never, every time you dare to aim higher or step out of your comfort zone. Negative souls live in a world of limits. They've built a fortress around their own fears and insecurities, and they want you to stay locked inside it with them. Maybe it's that friend who always says, "Why bother trying? You'll only fail." Or the coworker who rolls their eyes every time you talk about your goals. Or maybe it's that family member who's always quick to remind you of your past mistakes, making sure you never forget them. The danger of the negative soul is that their words are like seeds. When you hear "you can't" over and over again, it starts to take root in your mind. Their doubts become your doubts. Their fears become your fears. You start to wonder if they're right. If maybe you really aren't capable. If maybe your dreams really are too big. And that's how negativity wins. Not by force, but by planting itself in your thoughts and growing there. But here's the truth. Other people's limits are not your limits. Just because someone else can see your vision doesn't mean it's not possible. Just because they're too afraid to chase their dreams doesn't mean you have to be. Their negativity is a reflection of them, not of you. Negative souls will always find something to complain about. They'll find reasons why things won't work, excuses for why they can't change, and stories to justify their small thinking. But you don't have to let their darkness become your darkness. You have a light inside you, a purpose, a passion, a drive that no one else can dim. So protect that light. Don't let it be smothered by someone else's shadows. When you feel someone's negativity starting to pull you down, step back, create distance, guard your dreams fiercely. Because here's the thing, you're not obligated to carry someone else's doubts on your shoulders. You're not here to prove them wrong or to make them believe in you. You're here to prove yourself right, to honor your own path, no matter who tries to stand in the way. You deserve to be surrounded by people who lift you up, not those who tear you down. People who say you've got this instead of you'll never make it. People who inspire you to rise higher, not those who drag you back into the mud of their own fears. So remember this, you can't control what negative souls say, but you can control what you choose to believe. Choose to believe in your power. Choose to believe in your vision. And most importantly, choose to protect your peace from anyone who tries to dim it. You are capable of incredible things. Don't let anyone's negativity stop you from achieving them. You're not here to live small, you're here to soar. So now you know, the power of trust and betrayal can shape the entire course of your life. The people you trust can build you up, inspire you, and help you rise to heights you never imagined. But the wrong people? They can tear you down, drain your energy, and leave you questioning your own worth. That's why it's so important to guard your trust like a treasure. Think back to the times you've trusted someone who didn't deserve it. The moments when you gave your heart, your time, and your energy only to be met with lies, envy, or manipulation. Those experiences hurt, but they also taught you one of life's most valuable lessons. Trust is not something to hand out freely. It's something to give carefully after it's been earned. After you've seen consistency, honesty, and integrity. Remember, trust is not about being suspicious of everyone you meet. It's about being wise enough to see the signs. The chronic liar who always has an excuse. The envious friend who smiles in your face but secretly resents your success. The manipulator who twists your kindness into a weapon. The ones who love to take but never give. These people do not deserve your trust, because once trust is broken, it's nearly impossible to put the pieces back together the same way. But don't let betrayal make you bitter. Let it make you better. Let it sharpen your instincts and strengthen your boundaries. Let it teach you to trust yourself more than anyone else. Your intuition, your judgment, your values. Because at the end of the day, the most powerful trust you can build is the one you have in yourself. Here's the truth. Your destiny is too important to leave in the hands of the wrong people. Your dreams are too big, your purpose too great to be sabotaged by those who never wanted to see you win. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your success, who lift you higher, who speak truth even when it's hard. Build a tribe of honesty, loyalty, and love, and watch how your life transforms. As you move forward, remember this. Betrayal is not the end of your story. It's a powerful chapter that teaches you how to choose your circle wisely. It's a reminder that your trust is a gift, and you get to decide who's worthy of it. Protect it, nurture it, and never be afraid to walk away from those who abuse it. So, stand tall, hold your head high, and walk into the future with confidence. Because the power of trust is yours to give, and it's also yours to protect. Choose wisely, and you will build a life filled with people who deserve to walk beside you. This is your journey, and it's time to guard your trust like the treasure it is. Remember, you are not defined by those who betrayed you. You are defined by how you rise after the fall. Stay strong, stay wise, and keep shining. The best is yet to come.